Good game. That was a good game by Chelsea. And it was Chelsea versus Burnley. 3-0. Guys, that was a good game. Hakim Ziyech, that was a good goal. Our starting 11 is like this. Mendy, who is in goal, which is our goalkeeper. We have in the defense line Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Kirk Zoma, Reece James. Our mid three is Kaya Verts, Mason Mount, and no other than N'Golo Kante. Going forward, we have not Reece James, sorry about that, guys. Timo Werner, Tammy Abraham, and Hakim Ziyech. And guys, we see where this formation is really doing a lot of justice for this Chelsea team. And I can say congrats to Frank Lampard for this, how should I say now, for finding this chemistry among these players. We really deserve these 3 points today. Going forward, we see where we had a bit of struggle in the beginning of the starting of the game, but it turned out in the best of our favor. Our first goal was from Hakim Ziyech. That guy is such a wizard. When I say a wizard. He coming in the side, which today is his first starting for Chelsea with a goal and an assist. I know he is a player who have the potential of in making this Chelsea squad a bit more stronger. He's currently my man of the match with that performance, and it was a good performance, no doubt about it. It was a good performance from Hakim Ziyech. Going forward with the ball, he looks so amazing, and there are a lot more to come from this player. There are a lot more to come from this player. Our second goal was from Kirk Zoma. Trust me, Kirk, like I said before, you had earned your position in this Chelsea team as a stronghold defender. Yes, you have earned it, and you had cemented this goal to give Chelsea a bit of, what should I say, a comfort in giving us the lead. The two love lead, sorry. For the icing of the cake now, the icing of the cake was no other than Timo Werner. Guys, I have indicated that in buying players do need to adapt to the formation, to also their colleague that they are playing with, right? Yes. And we see we have got another goal from Timo Werner, who sealed the icing on the cake. But overall, the squad was really amazing. I don't see no one that I could say was playing a bit shaky, because our goalkeeper was really commanding in his box, although the Burnley team wasn't pressing or giving us that, what should I say now? Sorry, giving us that a bit of attacking our threat to our goal. Our defense line stood really solid, and this is one of the things that I have always been saying. Frank Lampard need to play players in his rightful position. N'Golo, you see what he had done with N'Golo Kante by putting him in the middle, which is a center defensive midfielder, right? Put him in the middle, so the defense line could get the full protective of the midfielders, while Ben Chilwell and Reece James going forward. What Kante would do, Kante would drop back, giving Thiago Silva and Kirk Zoma that bit of assist in the defense line. And like I said, going forward, teams will see this Chelsea squad being victorious in whatever match we are playing, and we know we're going to have bad times, just as our right now we have good times. But yeah, Hakim Ziyech goal was really a good goal. It was really a good goal. And our front three, is really a threatening front three. And if you had taken notice of the game, where if Frank Lampard is substituting any player coming off the bench, we'll have a strong player just to match the player in which we are substituting. And this is something that I had seen with Manchester City, their first season winning the Premier League. Whenever Pep is substituting a player, with that player who is coming on is a strong player, just as the one that is leaving the pitch. But I hope Frank Lampard is really taking notes, understanding the players, and the players understanding what it is that Frank Lampard really desires. But in the second half of the game, I realized that Chelsea started out playing a bit of defensive game, allowing Burnley to press at us, which I kind of felt a bit uncomfortable. But it was a very good game. You understand? It was a very good game, and I have nothing to say bad about this game. It's just that I am looking forward to a stronger and a better Chelsea squad. What I said, I am looking forward for a better and a stronger Chelsea squad. Take note of this player, Kai Havertz. Sometimes for me, I think he's a bit too lazy on the ball. Try to understand what I'm saying. He's a bit too lazy on the ball, but I get to understand that he's a free role player, meaning in my own way, a free role player in the sense of he loves to move light on the ball, loves to have a lot of space where he can do his stuff. And in the game, he was really good. No doubt about it. He was really good in the game, making some really good passes. And we see that he can be a deadly attacker. Hence why I strongly believe Frank Lampard had seen the sign of this player and decided, say, here what, I want to sign this player for Chelsea, and I can see where he will be fit. Right? But guys, like I said, it is a big win. It is a big win, and we are going up the table. Yes, we are going up the table, and there is no turning back. There is no turning back. Like I stated, looking forward for this Chelsea squad to be a bigger, stronger, and better Chelsea squad. These talents that we have, they are young players who I strongly believe need more experience, and they are going to get better. They are going to get better at it. But guys, before I close off this video, I will just do a bit of player ratings regarding the Chelsea squad that was selected by Frank Lampard. In goal, Mendy. If I was to give Mendy a grade, although Mendy didn't have anything major to do, I would still give him a ratings of 8. Yes, 8. By keeping a clean sheet. Our defense line, which consists of Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Kirk Zoma, and Reece James. Going forward, let me start with Ben Chilwell. I'll give Ben Chilwell a 7 because I know he can do much better than what we had seen, but I will give him a 7. Going forward, he tend to what should I say? Not or losing the ball a few times, not giving the square in which we tend to know he can do. As for Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva who had the captain armband. Guys, yes. For Thiago Silva, I would give him a 8. Yes, a 8. He was a leader today, and he was controlling or instructing the defense line how to go forward, or who is suitable to go forward. As for Kirk Zoma, he had a bit of shaky start, and I would give him a 8 because of even the goal in which he had that massive header that he had scored. As for Reece James was very good going forward. Defensive wise, he was very good. I think he was a bit gassed at some given point in the game. I would give him a 8 just the same. As for Kai Havertz, I would give Kai Havertz a 8 because we truly see what he was really doing with the ball. Going forward, he was a bit what should I say? He had this bit of threat going forward, making some really good passes. As for N'Golo Kante, I'll give N'Golo Kante a 8 also by sitting in the midfield, winning most of these balls from our opponents. So I'll give him a 8. As for Mason Mount, I didn't get much from Mason Mount, but at least he still played a very good game, which I would give him a 7. As for Timo Werner, I'll give Timo Werner a 7. No, sorry, not a 7. I'll give him a 8. I'll give him a 8 because we could see where he was really a threat to the Burnley defense line. And also for the goal, Hakim Ziyech, I'll give Hakim Ziyech a 8, and also he's my man of the match. Making his Premier League debut with a goal and an assist. I'll give him a 8. As for Tammy Abraham, I'll give Tammy Abraham a 8 just the same. Leaving off the pitch as a substitute player, I'll give him a 8 for contributing to the an assist. Coming on the field was Otsnadai. I'll give Otsnadai a 7 because he wasn't looking that of a big threat going forward. As for Olivier Giroud, I'll give him a 5, which is reasonable. I'll give him a 5. And also for Jorginho, who didn't have any large amount of time to play on the field, I'll just give him a 5. But guys, this is the ending of it. We have come to the ending of this video. So, like I stated before, please like this content, share, and also subscribe down below. Okay? Keep safe.